Hello. God damn it. Hello, everyone. Hi, Michael. How's it going? Hope you've all been doing well. Even now, there is the occasional cough. Not as bad as it was, but it's still annoying every now and then. But yeah, you can probably guess what we're doing today based on the title.
These bombs, so heavy. Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Sure thing, Clee. God damn it. Hello, Angelic. How are you doing? Good? You're doing great, huh? Good to hear. Good to hear. Got one last thing to do for Lantern Rite. I wonder what it is. Oh, the lag is back. Not again.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
So Shanling, Xingqiu, Chungus, and John Lee sit down at a table. This is not a joke. That's what's happening right now. That cough will not leave me alone. No, it will not. It's getting better, but it's still bothering me. Ever so slightly. Annoyingly.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli, but I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
Soothe the cough? I wish I could.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us.
Put a restraining order on that cough? If only it were so simple.
If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Does John Lee know anything about exercising? This is not the first time we've met him, have we? I don't know. The young thaumaturge Chung Yun was born to a clan of exorcists, travels the land working to exorcise demons. Honest and serious lad by nature, hard-working, persevering, never shrinking from hardship. One problem no amount of work can solve, the pure Yang spirit. This pure Yang spirit, capable of repelling demons, has never had to lift a finger to stop them. You already finished the event? This is gonna be awesome, trust me. Honestly, I'm already spoiled. Like, I was just browsing Twitter one day, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? These two are sitting together? What? Yeah, it was the last thing I expected. I was just browsing Twitter, like, oh, hey, some artwork to retweet. And then I see the two of them sitting. I know. I was like, wait, what the hell? These two are sitting together? That was the last thing I expected. I feel like I've met him before, but I'm not sure.
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that hotel invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends.
I know we've met these two, obviously. But him? I thought I met him by this point.
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite. Click.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I've become musically cultured.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Headache?
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
Oh boy, what did she make them eat?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Taking advantage of his friend here.
Hold on. Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
This might come back to bite you in the ass, but...
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue.
That's... an interesting comparison?
My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
If you say so.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
Safer to eat?
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Oh yes, Marchosius, the god of the stove.
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Ah. Finished the event last week, 70% of the new area.
You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation.
Who better to help out than Marchosius, god of the stove?
As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Yes, why don't you regale us about the many stories of Rex Lapis? Yourself, ahem. Ahem, yourself, ahem.
Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be... Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beto?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Subordinate, quote unquote. Oh?
Ta-da! We're here!
Door bursts open, as if forced open by a hurricane.
Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right?
Explored so much, getting into the game. Oh. Yeah, I made the same mistake. doing the domain to get AR to increase your AR. Everything's too strong. Way too lazy to level up. Yeah, that was me. That was my mistake as well. I was like, oh hey, I'll do this quest to do the thing. Boom, everything is too tough for me now. Nowadays, I stockpile like all the Ascension materials, the XP materials, the weapon materials, talent materials. Yeah, I'm just stockpiling all the materials I need to get my characters up to speed. Yeah, I don't do those Ascension quests until I'm ready.
Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Whoosh, she says. Shock!
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Zhongli pretending he's not important. Xiao flustered. A few days ago at Wangshu Inn.
It's almost Lantern Rite, and you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yanxiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
Ooh, ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
Okay.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal.
Right. Not being formal when you have a literal god, incognito, standing there.
I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We're old friends.
Great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh? Finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
I wonder. There's still one chair open. I wonder who it could be for. Delicious looking food arrives. Pleasant scent fills the air.
The person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Also finally got Xiao. Nice, nice. Honestly, I'm not much for animo characters. I usually like prefer like the I usually prefer like the I call it the main four: Electro, Pyro, Hydro, Cryo. I prefer like those four elements. Dendrohypostasis to ascend Yao Yao. Level 51, ran out of book things.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
We were on the Jade Chamber, fighting off the Fatui, and a sea monster.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Chongyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past.
Huh. Bit of a fanboy, are we?
I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't play through it, but I saw the cutscenes for the that one event where everyone finds out that Guoba is the former stove god.
He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't play that, but I watched the cutscenes on YouTube. Collecting talent leveling items is a pain in the ass. Eh. Also need to ascend Yanfei.
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangling and Chongyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Also, every time I see this guy, who the hell is your stylist? Fire them.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore.
Like, seriously, who the hell does your hair? I mean, look at Shanling. She has the nice, like, braid bow tie thing on her head. And, like, everyone else has, you know, fine hair. But Xingqiu, his hair, why?
Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons, please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere.
What was that about?
I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
Level 90 Yanfei? Nice.
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy.
Now please hold while I hydrate. Just plain old water today.
And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Applause.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding. Cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things.
Yeah.
As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Way to float your own boat there, Hu Tao.
Huh? Sounds kinda self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Fair point. How the hell did she do it? I'm curious about how she did it. How did she do it?
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Was it? Not long ago at Wangshu Inn. Again.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Shao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
77.
Is there something you need?
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Indeed.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Like what?
Smart guess.
Like what?
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
Right, just to be sociable. Uh-huh.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead.
I still find it, like, interesting that her pupils are that shape.
That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant.
Speaking of points, Hogwarts houses, all of them. I wonder what they would be.
But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Was he worried about his karma? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's a thing.
You know him pretty well, huh?
I think, everyone's a vision holder. Minus these two. And Zhongli.
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
Not used to crowds, then?
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
I guess.
That's not the same.
Is it?
And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Xingqiu doesn't like carrots?
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too.
Ah, 2v1.
You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
And maybe set you on fire.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising?
He is Marchosius, god of the stove.
But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Everything okay there, Shao?
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend.
An old friend, you say? Stop making your BF eat your food, that's rude.
Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon. An old friend? Question mark?
You should know him.
You should know him. He's... Making whoosh sound with the with your mouth. Huh? The wind?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying?
Is he just standing outside the door saying this?
That voice. Could it be?
It must be. ...
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
I wonder who it is. The door to the restaurant gets blown open by a gust of wind again.
You finally let me in.
Oh my gosh, it is Venti! You remember playing the event at the voice being like, no, wait, for real? That's... Continue because you were laughing too hard.
Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new, happy Lantern Rite.
This is the last thing I would have expected. Two Archons in the same room, eating dinner.
Oh, it's the tone-deaf bard.
Shock?
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
I mean, there was one more chair at the table. So two Archons walk into a bar.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here.
Ah, Venti. The drunk bastard knows how to flatter a woman.
Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in. Huh, it's you.
You love Venti so much.
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu?
Oh no, he's... Oh yeah, that's right. They met in Inazuma for the... Which festival was it? That one festival. At first you thought the extra chair was for Paimon. Paimon doesn't sit though, she just kind of floats.
Yeah. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you?
But yeah, I didn't play through it myself, but I saw the cutscenes, the story, for that one festival in Inazuma, where the both of them showed up.
I met Singcho at a light novel convention. Ah, how I wish we'd met sooner.
Yeah, the one in Inazuma.
I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could. Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Singcho's friend?
Oh my god, that smug-ass look on his face. I swear to god. Looks like Xiao knows him too.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago, when I happened to run into this...
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that Xiao knows who he actually is, but he doesn't know what his cover story is.
And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's how it was. I see.
I understand now too.
Do you?
I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
It's kind of hilarious. I find it hilarious that these two are pretending to not know each other.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant. Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know.
Probably because he's lived through it.
From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Xiao's like,
Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Does she know? I feel like she knows.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Oh, Lumine. I love you.
Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes.
I feel like these two old men just kind of taking digs at each other. Like, I keep forgetting that Venti is super old. Like, the only person in this room older than him would be Zhongli. But it's just Zhongli gives off kind of old man vibes. Or at least older vibes.
There's one I heard a while back that went, the old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories. The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair. I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up.
Venti and Zhongli are trying so hard, it's awesome. I know.
If I were to give it a go, I'd make it...
secondhand embarrassment.
An old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho. Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh. But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand. Oh yeah, that's right. It was kind of made up on the spot after Dvorak showed up.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dvorak said he felt a guiding wind point him towards Liyue.
The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you, he must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity.
Ah, these two.
People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Does he ever drink, this man?
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Shall.
What's with the urgency?
You done eating? Wanna head over for a walk? I ate too much. You come take a walk with me. First one.
Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
Don't worry, we'll be back soon.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
These two, I swear to God.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Lag.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right.
What?
You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Uh-huh, sure. Alright, what about you two?
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking.
But of course, from Master Chef Shenling here.
Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyan Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Alright, I talked to everyone there.
Are you alright?
I should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like this?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
Who do I blame? Zhongli or Venti? Let's blame Venti.
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then.
Yeah, oh, so he does know.
The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans. And that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one could have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
Oh.
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kinda worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Wait, what the? Shao, don't pull any lemnistatic wind cyclings on us. What?
Why would I?
Wait, what?
Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you.
Oh?
Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him.
I mean, I can cook it too.
I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Shanling and Guoba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to...
Ahem.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Alright, head back inside.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Done whispering secrets.
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao, Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Like?
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all.
Focus on Zhongli.
Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
Point.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Why are his braids floating?
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest.
Oh my god, these two old men just taking digs at each other.
I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss.
That's what old men trust me.
We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition.
All true, all true.
The only heir of the famous Wanmi restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
They're all just polite clapping. Exactly.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
They're just trying to pass on the buck to someone else.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me?
It's like that one moment from Pirates of the Caribbean where they're all pointing guns at each other. It's like, I'm nominating you. No, I'm nominating you. Or maybe that one Spider-Man meme where he's pointing at himself. Where like that one Spider-Man meme where like the two of them are pointing at each other. I don't know, something involving people pointing at each other.
I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here.
There he goes.
Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I know which meme. You know which meme I'm saying?
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say it's Zhongli?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't...
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
No, she's the one getting picked on. All four of them.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
I mean, you do know 1, 2, 3, 4 gods. Lumine's expressions are for real the best. I know, right? I love them so much.
No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there?
You, of course.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
I guess.
Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys! Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right?
Of course, you're the best travel companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
Yeah, just like you and your BF.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is.
I guess everyone's gonna agree on Paimon being the most distinguished guest. You disagree, Paimon evil?
And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us.
Polite applause. Polite clapping.
Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Don't burn yourself, but things go really wrong. Here's the 2-for-1 coupon. Clumsily lights the incense. Time to say goodbye. Oh, what's happening now?
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Thanks for the treat, Director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time.
Next time, you say.
Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Chongyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
These two making poetry. Traveler would have found and saved her sibling ages ago. Oh, I just know it. Get out of the shot. I just noticed who taco. Who taco's comedic timing. Ah.
We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Let's stop teasing him now.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
Yep.
The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic.
Soraya? I think she's at Longshu Inn right now. I remember doing some quests related to her.
From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise. So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
I mean, Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection.
need my
I'll be
protection.
taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli.
Bye.
Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler.
I'm afraid there'll be a lot to ask of you in the future too, most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you were aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Whoosh. Okay, now to go find everyone, because I've heard that there's a bunch of people, like, lurking around the city, but I don't know their locations. Do you know where to find Venti now? Because spoiler, he's not where he said he'd be.
These bombs, so heavy.
I'll just see if I can look it up. Hang on. Genshin. I don't want to click off the game because I'm dead sure it will close if I try to click off the game. Lantern Rite. Character locations. Alright, I think I found him. Alright, let's see if this, Oh, Chinksa Village. I know where that is. Hang on, if you teleport, does it change anything, or do you have to, like, walk to each of them? Ah, lag. Ah. Okay, seems like this,
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again.
Yeah.
Surprised to see me here?
Kinda.
It's the director's orders. Xiangling worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival, and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen, so that Xiangling will have some time to herself.
Hu Tao just ordering around the god of Geo. Hey, go help in Xiangling's restaurant.
But with someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do.
Hello, Guoba.
It feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should borrow Cloud Retainer's Supreme Cuisine machine to speed things up.
Or learn to feckin' cook.
You'd still prefer to make them by hand, but of course.
Okay, this map is accurate. Looks like Baiju and Chi-Chi are up at the pharmacy. Let's see. Looks like down by the docks, over here, let's see if I have the location correct. This way? There's no way. Huh. Ah! So the coordinates were right. What are these four doing?
Singcho, you have to be honest.
Hmm? Honest about what?
How did you and Venti really meet?
Is he gonna talk about the festival?
Why are you suddenly asking that?
Aren't they book buddies?
Yeah, we met a few times at a book convention. That's all.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh, really? With that extraordinary demeanor and literary talent, he's definitely not just any bard. If he's someone that could hold his ground in a conversation with a consultant, he needs to at least be as talented as me.
Perhaps you're overthinking this matter.
Hu Tao, Xingqiu wouldn't lie to us.
Okay. I'll tell you the truth.
Huh?
Xingqiu!
I'm actually a fan of Venti's poetry. You all know that I love reading, and sometimes come across poetry from Mondstadt. Among those works, I admire the ones penned by Venti the most. Just as Hu Tao said, his artistry is the reflection of his personality, remarkable grace and exceptional literary talent. I guess Venti didn't tell you the whole truth back at the restaurant, because he didn't want to embarrass me in front of everyone. He's such a considerate person.
Right.
Yes, right. I can confirm that. When Xingqiu was busy with other things, he asked me to buy him poetry books in secret.
I see. That didn't sound like too much of a big deal. You could have told us right away.
So you're gonna avoid the whole pen name book festival in Inazuma with the whole mystery thing that happened around it.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
Oh, so that's your story. Forget it. Let's drop this topic. It's not often that the four of us are all together. What should we do next? Hide and seek, hopscotch, or some shopping?
Hopscotch?
Since there's 4 of us, why don't we borrow a mahjong set?
Mahjong? Okay, found those 4. Found those 2. Baiju and Chi-Chi up at the pharmacy. Let's see here. Looks like Beidou and Ningguang up at Yohai Pavilion, I think it's called. Go, Klee, go. Just taking in the sights. While I still can. Only comes once a year. Ooh. Can I? Alright, Klee, time to light some fireworks. Never mind. Alright. Ah. Lag. Why? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the funeral parlor is over here. Let's see. I think, what was it? Yunjin and... Yeah, Yunjin and Xinyan are down here. I think I already talked to them, though. Yeah, they're still standing in the same place after the, their performance, or Xinyan's performance. To the pharmacy, Klee. They inside? Oh, no, they're not at the pharmacy, it looks like. Alright, I have my locations mixed up. I think Yohai Pavilion. He's on the Alcor, I think. Hang on. What are their coordinates? Over... God, lag, why? Over here? Yeah. I looked up a map as to all their locations. Oh yeah. Those two are here.
Hey, don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beto. Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity, or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas? If you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Oh.
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. It might just make things easier.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beto's business might be negatively affected.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Just an old gay couple, nothing to see here. Just an old gay couple, nothing to see here.
Oh. You sure know a lot, Captain Beto. How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
They're like an old married couple, though. I was kind of getting that vibe. Alright, who else am I missing? Alright, if I fly directly straight from here... Ah, I see them. There's no hiding from Cleve.
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
Dr. Baiju, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it should take top priority. Let me double check again. This one is for...
Okay, that's everyone in the city proper. Ping, Yanfei, and Yao Yao are all in Qingce Village. Xiao is at Wangchu Inn.
These bombs, so heavy.
Venti and Kazuha are both on the Alcor. So either way, I have to leave the city. Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. Both Venti and Kazuha met at that one festival in Iazuma.
This is such a cool ship! Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls. me want to sing out loud. Kazuha, how about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in the arts. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand. There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships.
Wait, what? Port in Mondstadt. Wait, what port? Is there a port? Hang on. Am I just blind? What port is he talking about?
Speaking of ships, everything's perfect about this one, except...
Except what?
Kazuha, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age.
Hahaha. He's short.
How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
Venti, you drunk bastard.
There's not much I can do about that.
Hahaha.
It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
Venti, you drunk bastard. Alright. Chinksa Village. Lag. Oh, there's Yao Yao. There's Yanfei and Ping.
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chinksa Village had a great time too.
Why Chinksa Village?
You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone.
Did you now?
Although I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, I can still sing. Even Granny Roshin said I did a great job. She also gave me some candies. I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chinksa Village had a great time too.
About your master.
Master's told me a lot of stories about the Adepti. There was Skybracer with the giant deer horns, and Sea Gazer who loved to collect treasure. Sometimes Master talks and talks for a long time, until her voice starts to sound sad. But then she always breaks into a smile again, and tells me all of the things each of them loved best about Liyue. I love everything about Liyue. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but it's okay, because I'm gonna help take care of everyone in their stead. I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chinksa Village had a great time too.
About Dvorak.
I'm happy that Mr. Dvorak found the fairy lady from his story. And I'm also happy that it turned out it was Master all along.
I never would have expected it to be Ping.
Also, I helped out this time too, didn't I? So that means I was paying homage to my master? Oh, also, Mr. Dvorak got one of his friends to bring me a toy from Fontaine. I like it a lot.
How heavy are those bells in her hair? Also, does she not hear, like, tinkling sounds every time she takes a step?
At first, I didn't know whether I was supposed to accept it or not. But then Master said it was okay, so I did.
Just giant ass bells hanging in your hair.
Granny, you play so beautifully. Do you think you could teach me?
Oh, child, you simply never stop, do you? This festival is a rare chance to rest and relax. But here you are pestering me to teach you this, that, and the other.
You. Hi, Tipsit. How's it going? You doing well? I'm doing alright. Except for the occasional cough. Doing okay? Good to hear.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm a fast learner. And anyway, the sooner I start learning, the sooner we'll be able to perform a duet together. A musical duo is only as good as its weakest link. So you gotta teach me all your secrets, okay?
All right, all right. Well, you can start by making me some more tea and leaving it to cool on the side.
Your Wi-Fi is having a heart attack? Ooh, that's rough.
Sure, Granny.
Alright, one last person to find. Oh yeah, Soraya. That's the person the old man was talking about. The Zhongli, not Venti. Because they're both old men. Ah, here he is. Man of the hour.
Yen Xiao just came up here with some almond tofu, but I haven't finished everything Xiangling gave me yet.
Oh?
You should try some too. I'm not as experienced in tasting mortal food as you, and I couldn't tell the difference.
Ah.
There must be many different stories to tell of the hustle and bustle of the mortal world, too. You can tell me. I will listen.
Okay, that's everyone. I already talked to Xinyan and Yunjin.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Oh. I guess I've yet to finish this? Nilu's story quest. Did I not finish this? I could have sworn I finished this. Alright, back to Sumeru. This one. Teleport. Go to the theater to see Inaya. Out of the way, God of Wisdom, coming through. Oh? That's literally just her idle animation. I recognize it.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on. So please, give her your support.
Oh, so she's the Nilu's backup dancer.
Hinaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing.
I get the feeling she's gonna need some work.
When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
A lot of things came together to make it happen.
Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
and Sharif's mercy.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance.
You do have a point there. The whole demolition thing was going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilu and the others from dancing. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Let's focus on watching the performance.
Agreed.
Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in!
Ah, this guy.
Isn't that Inaya's father?
Let's go greet him? Do we have to?
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah, it's us.
I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Did you now?
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
Shouldn't you be busy?
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show.
Sounds like you just want an excuse for time off.
I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
So you're still concerned about your daughter.
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes. Do not tell her that I was here.
Oh?
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it.
Huh?
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah. She probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now.
At least they're talking.
All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate. So, we made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
Oh?
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa,
What, it's like a model of the theater?
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Reikar and Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece. As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Thank you all for being so considerate.
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Miniature Zubair Theater. Yeah. Ah, not enough to... not enough primos. Alright. To the task at hand.
Stay close and you will live.
Make sure everyone's properly equipped. Let's go. Oh, I just do hope that that the lag isn't gonna bother me during the boss fight. Wait, which way do I go from here? I don't see the sparkle trail anymore. Should have just done this from the beginning. Here we go.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
It looks completely different from you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Oh, I love her.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're a natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
Paimon? Who and what is a Paimon?
By the way, there's something I need to confess.
Oh?
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
Yeah, you're a support. You're not main DPS.
You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
And then you have people like Zhongli and the Raiden Shogun, whose people love them.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Time is of the essence, and yet I took my sweet ass time doing all of Lantern Rite. Is it this door? Ah, it is. Deus Foundry. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. Recommended party level 61. Not a problem. We got 2 gods, a sleepy scholar, and a fish princess. Yes, I did.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go?
Looks very... looks very steampunky. Yes, I did finish all the Lantern Rite events. I did that off stream. I mean, you already saw what it was like on stream. It was pretty much just more of that.
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not 2? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone.
Yeah. Obviously, it was the Fatui.
The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god, after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the Doctor being weird is actually normal.
Yeah.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Ah, yes, Scaramouche. Scaramouche, do the fandango.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions.
I'll bet.
One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one.
Indeed he was.
The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
Ah, you got it.
That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his. It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like.
Let's see, I was not there for the event, but I've seen the cutscenes. there was an event regarding a bunch of shooting stars, and that's where you first meet him. And at the time, he's just kind of posing as a random traveler from Inazuma. That is, until Mona figures out who the hell he is.
The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
You tell you tell Nahida everything you know about him.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Work time!
Not now.
Let's begin! Time to work!
Everyone hold hands!
No excuse for slacking!
Shine down!
My work is still right there. Let's end this quickly!
Cole, line to command. I see everything.
I slipped up.
There is no escape.
I guess this is it.
Wait, which door do I go? Okay, this one. Ah, that way. Thank you. Ah.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Indeed we can. I watched a stream of someone playing through this, so I kind of know what to do, but I don't remember exactly.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Was there a control panel? Ah, this way. Thank you, handy quest markers. Will it stop, or...
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Please hold. Do 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 do. Lag. Hey there.
The night is cold.
Let's begin.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah. Shine down.
This isn't good.
Okay. There you go. I thought I was gonna have to... Oh. I thought I was gonna have to fight him in his charged up mode, but looks like I took care of him before that happened. Oh, this guy. Oh, I don't have pyro!
Not now. I see everything. Illusion shattered.
Don't let him activate! Don't let him activate! Don't let him activate! Ah, damn it.
The night is cold. Everyone hold hands. There is no escape.
Can't run from death.
You say that. Okie doke, moving on. Little bit more. There we go.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
No. Wait, oh, I need to go that way. Will it stop, or will I have to jump? Ah. Thank you. Ah. Stepped a bit too far there. Thank you.
I'll put you on have a load of this.
You missed.
Not now. Hey!
Shine down!
Ah, god damn it, this lag. Random question, but usual team? I don't think I have a usual team. I just kind of jump around depending on my mood. And depending on which characters I have. Ever since I got Raiden, I've been using her quite a bit. Kind of hard to say. Before Raiden, I was running around with Klee, Yelan, Shanling, and Kokumi. Yao Yao. Yours is Yao Yao, Beidou, Xingqiu, and Yanfei. Okay, Xingqiu is like support. Yao Yao is healer. Who's main DPS, Beidou or Yanfei? Also, it also depends on like who I'm fighting. If I'm just running around doing like commissions or whatever, I will for like a pyro character, I will use like Klee. But if I'm fighting a boss, I will use Yoimiya, because she is very much single target DPS and she is good. Main DPS is Beidou, Yanfei is second DPS, like a sub DPS. Or main DPS part 2. Also for burn reactions with Yao Yao. Ah. But yeah, like depending on what I'm fighting. Kazuha, Chi-Chi, Yanfei, and Raiden. But yeah, if I'm just out adventuring, I will use Klee. If I'm fighting a boss, I will use Yoimiya. But I feel like the one or two characters I use most consistently are Yelan and Kokumi. I usually pair them up because they benefit from hydro resonance. You wanted to build Yanfei as main DPS, but she just takes so much damage. Back in my like free-to-play days, free-to-play? Yeah. Like back in my early days when I was still free-to-play, I ran around with Yanfei, Lisa, Diona, and Barbara. Because at the time they provided all the elements I needed for like various reactions. Plus, I was kind of fond of Catalyst users simply because auto like targeting aim. Free to play? Ah, not me. I've dumped cash in this game. Why do you think I have Raiden and her weapon, and Kokumi and her weapon, and Yoimiya and her weapon, and Miko and her weapon? And, Nilu, and her weapon. I've dropped a fair bit of cash on this game, but I am not a whale. Those people are crazy, man. Trying to C6 a character in one go. But yeah, I've switched up my teams a lot over the time I played. And yeah, it's kind of like situational. Like my team is always in like a state of flux, depending on my mood. Is that right? That's right. Ah. This way. This way? Stop with the lag, please. Ah. Okay, so... Okay, I get that there. And I get that there. No 5 stars besides Al-Haytham. Got lucky. I've done the test run. He's pretty decent. He's pretty much Dendro Kaching. That's the joke. He's pretty much Dendro Kaching.
No more words.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's end this quickly.
God damn it.
The next...
Bitch. Bitch.
My guiding stars. Hold the line.
Let's not waste time. This isn't well met.
Hey!
Wait, did I win?
Illusion shattered.
No, my pretties. Not now. I see everything.
There is no escape.
Oh, I don't have pyro. I don't have pyro.
Rest and rebuild.
Oh, I don't have pyro.
The night is cold.
Shine down.
Okay, never mind. Not as bad as I thought. Yanfei would be... Yanfei would be nice right now? I'm a Klee main. Ah, I see. You line that up with this. I'm a Klee main, just so you know. I admit Klee has her disadvantages, but those bombs are useful. They stagger. Okay? Those things stagger. Those things can stagger enemies. That's useful. Plus, they count as heavy attacks like claymores, so you can do mining and stuff. You can break shields with it. Yeah. Albeit, though, Klee has difficulty hitting aerial enemies.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Yanfei has like no HP, and you already dumped all your HP artifacts on her, always half dead. Your design makes your brain happy. Damage is pretty good. Really? Like, when you say HP artifacts, are you saying that like you put HP as a main stat onto her, or like HP as in set bonus? I've already seen him control the weather.
Oh no, what should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis.
I just kind of... when I'm assigning artifacts, I tend to follow some guides I look up. And they work out pretty well. I mean, everything I could find in my, admittedly, it's very small collection. Fair enough, fair enough. Like, I didn't get into, like, artifact grinding until relatively recently. So...
Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
But yeah, every guide I look up for, like, DPS characters, it's just, like, attack percentage. I keep forgetting, what was it? Oh yeah. Attack percentage Sans, elemental damage bonus Goblet, and then crit rate or crit damage Circlet. That's every guide I've looked up. It's like attack percentage, elemental damage bonus, crit rate, crit damage for the main stat. And then for substats, it's always just crit rate, crit damage. But then again, those are rather idealized scenarios, admittedly. You don't like domains, they make you nervous?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth.
I mean, you can queue up for co-op stuff if you're feeling nervous. I mean, I've done some like co-op stuff with strangers for artifacts. I haven't gotten lucky with the artifacts, but having like other people can help.
I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about what? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction.
You usually wait for someone with actually built characters to join your world at random, and then they go, "Do you need any help? Please help me with this domain."
And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing? Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
We won't lose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
If you don't have strong high-level characters, doing domains and co-op helps? Yeah. What? Oh, okay, here we go. Cutscene? Cutscene. It's a Gundam.
so eager for my birth. I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Shoki no Kami, the prodigal... I wasn't done reading that, god damn it!
It really feels like a god's.
Could you please just give me a moment to read shit? It's unfortunate. Both me and Michael are on the NA server, so we can't help you.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom. You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
But yeah, both me and Michael are are on the NA server, so I don't think we could help you even if we wanted to.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Still the same Balladeer we know.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. Tevat's current peace
shit,
was not
sorry.
easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
You think you kinda gone up against old man Zhongli in his prime?
This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
Clearly, you have not met Venti. He doesn't give a shit.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's followers only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer, the god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
There is no escape!
feeble human.
Which one do I pick? Which one do I pick?
My guiding star. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
At my command, you shall fall.
Damn. Look at her. Lumine is an absolute unit. She is tanky as feck, bro. Seriously though, Lumine is an absolute unit. If she can, like, take that hit.
The night is cold.
Ah, shit.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
What am I supposed to hit? Go for his legs. Take out his kneecaps. Feckin'.
Not now.
Oh, wrong one.
Everyone hold hands.
Where are you?
The night is cold. I see everything.
To oblivion.
There is no escape.
Tremble.
Not now.
Reality is pain.
Oh. Bro, Lumine is an absolute unit.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh.
We
So
just
that...
concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
168.
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh, so that's what that was.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
It's like using everyone's brain as a like cluster of supercomputing power or something like that.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Oh, okay. Skipping part 1. Oh. She got moves. It looks like he missed.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hang on.
The night is cold.
My character order got messed up.
Illusion shattered.
Oblivion.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge.
I keep forgetting. My order's messed up. Fire? Fire? Can I fire? How do I fire? E? Fire! Did I miss? I got him! Where the fuck did he go?
Reality
stars
is pain.
Shine down.
I see everything.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Ah, come on, come on! Stop turning! Can I hit these things? No? Back.
Illusion shattered.
3? No, 3. Wait, how do I hit it? How do I hit it?
Shine down.
Not now. Don't be scared.
Your new god awakens.
Well, I got killed.
Now, your eyes have been opened.
Alright, shield up, let's go.
There is no escape.
Kinda don't know what to do.
Uphill battle.
Feckin' hell. Where the hell are you?
Not now.
Reality is pain.
Fire at will!
The night is cold.
I keep forgetting!
Kneel.
I don't have... Where's all the energy recharge when you need it?
Burn to oblivion!
Not now.
Humans. Filthy humans.
Oh, she can fly.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Spoils of battle. That Gnosis is hers now.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yeah, I was hoping to end things a bit... Wait a second, how do you hit those engine things earlier? Because that was... Do you need a specific element or something? How do you hit those engine things from earlier, before I got nuked? Because I was struggling. I was like using every attack. I managed to get some of them, but I don't know how I managed to do that.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? Must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
Yeah, of course. Blah 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 blah.
Your inference seems logical enough.
Like, the first phase of the boss fight is simple enough. Just beat the hell out of him. But then, the second phase, and that one part, how do you get past that? Like, I was trying to hit those things, but I didn't know how I managed to do it. I don't know what... Like, the floating ones, specifically. Any tips?
Forbidden knowledge
Chat?
once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
You don't know? Alright. I'll just have to look up a guide or something.
She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue, you mean the words "World Forget Me."
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
I hope we can use that truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Yeah, just stay close to the god. Sorry, sir, but you're ineligible? What? I wanted to be, like, dramatic and finish him off with...
In the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. It's... Wow. What are these?
I think I skipped some dialogue.
Been affected by
Sorry.
that. I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, there's more.
Everyone hold hands.
This way. Oh, it's a good thing I have a shielder. Rift Hounds. Feckin' Rift Hounds.
Hey!
Shine down.
Just out DPS them. Just out DPS them.
My guiding stars. Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Ah, more of these guys.
The night is cold. I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
Surprise!
My guiding star. Hey!
Come here.
Not now.
There is no escape.
Ah, lag.
Shine down.
Bitch.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Alright. Looks like it's this way. To the front here. Here we are.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida? Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Hope we're headed the right way. Not gonna question that. Rowing through the air.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
I seem to be okay now.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon. Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before? No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job. Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
Onwards. Full speed ahead.
So, is this the place you were talking about?
This is familiar.
The base of Irminsul?
Where are those cubes out in the distance? Oh.
Well, this is the place.
Same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Yeah?
But the one standing over there is... Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Wait. Who is that voice? I think I... Two of you look almost exactly the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
I feel like I've heard this VA.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Explain please?
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
Accurate.
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
No, Nahida, you will be better.
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
She will definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom. Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
Yes.
Everything
Very much
that
so.
day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
The Conria Cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul.
Almost being the key word here.
But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen? I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
That's unfortunate.
And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox.
Hey.
So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer.
Oh. You found the answer, but it's a harsh truth.
These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
It's been done.
Goodbye, people of Sumeru.
But at what cost?
May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Absent chat. Please. You alright?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right?
Yeah?
So why am I crying?
Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world?
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everyone really forgotten about Greater Lord Ruka Devata? Should I tell them the truth? Oh, here's this bullshit.
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
This asshole. Can someone punch him, please? We need to summon the One Punch Man himself to punch him.
The doctor! What have you done?
He is not deserving of that title.
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Relationship? Also, Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
Quiet sobbing in the back. Go away, no one likes you. I do like his earring, though.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time.
So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even.
This guy is one cocky fecker.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
Also, did anyone notice if he had a vision? Or what kind of vision he had?
It
Is
was
it on
my
his back?
experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
I don't see a vision on him, currently.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment.
If he becomes playable and I get him, I will throw him off a cliff and never look at him again. I remember hearing some rumors that all the Fatui Harbingers, minus Senora for obvious reasons, are going to be playable. I mean, Child is already playable.
You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
Wait, I think I see it.
I'm first and foremost a scholar.
I think it's right here.
These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right.
Oh, never
And that's
mind.
exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
Oh, it's just a blue thing.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions.
Okay, so it's not
They
that.
just don't fit your standards, that's all.
Is it? Is it that thing or is it that thing? Pantalone or whatever the rich guy's name was won't be playable?
Alright, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Yeah, unlike the Raiden Shogun. Can someone summon her real quick?
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact.
He's a cocky, arrogant asshole.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Sure, sure.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence.
Yeah, he's a cocky fecker.
I understand your scheme, but...
But...
What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Ooh. The nuclear option.
Awaken the heavenly principles?
Don't test her.
Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences?
Ooh.
Do you dare? to gamble such a possibility with me?
Don't push her.
Gamble?
She'll do it.
How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom.
Is she entirely wrong, though?
But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
I'm still looking for a vision. Has anyone noticed one yet?
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter.
I haven't seen anything on his back, shoulders, or chest.
Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru.
Send it back to Inazuma?
But this electro-gnosis is the prize I attained after defeating one of your fellow harbingers.
Fair enough, that's her loot. She won the fight, that's her loot.
Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
Ooh.
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me?
I always wonder, ever wear a vision in sight anyways? It could rip off, fall off, get lost, stolen, broken. Yeah, I can see that. I guess it's just for, like, gameplay purposes. So that way you can just kind of tell what element a character is. But the thing is... Excuse me. The thing is, though, I think only the original... Wait, no. In most cases, only the original wielder of the vision can use it. Yeah, I know. But even if it was stolen, like I said, in most cases, only the original wielder of the vision can use it.
Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked.
Have you seen what happened in Inazuma? Yeah, which is why I said in most cases. Even so, what happened with Kazuha is like a 1 in a million chance. And like, desperate need. Because he held on to that thing the entire time. And it wasn't until that exact moment that it worked. And only for like a brief moment.
What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself.
In his case, literally.
Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
Ooh.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much.
Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
Yeah, seriously. You don't know if a vision has to be stolen or just get lost. But it's safely away somewhere in those overly complicated outfit designs. I mean, just duct tape it to your chest? I don't know.
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead.
And once he does that, you shove him off a cliff. Or...
But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
You know, it looks like a pretty long fall off of this platform. Just wait till he does the thing and then just push.
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted? You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Wait, did he just, like, telepathically kill all of his other selves?
Here, take it.
Also, is he the original one or something?
The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
Okay, so in lieu of Zhongli not being here, it seems that this is a mutually beneficial decision between the two of them that they both agreed was adequate, a fair price, an adequate contract, if you will.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there?
Still, though, what does the Tsaritsa plan to do with these damn things anyhow? Also, did she approve of Scaramouche becoming a god? Is that in her grand scheme? Did she sign off on that?
Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
A new transaction. A new contract, if you will. What are the terms?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
The sky is fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
Perhaps he knows he's in a video game. The skies of Tevat are fake. Well, he's figuring it out. He realizes that he's in a video game. He's becoming sentient. We gotta shut him down. Otherwise, there'll never be a Genshin Impact 2. We gotta shut him down. He's becoming too self-aware. He realizes he's in a simulation.
Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Dramatic pause. Secrets and dark truths flow into the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent. Several days later. Was that knowledge really worth it, Nahida? You'd better be sure.
Together! Okay, wake her up.
Hey,
Are
you.
you awake? Holly says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Hey, you. You're finally awake. Trying to cross the border, right? Good morning, Paimon.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
Well, that's right. On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandharvaville. Tainari and Kale were looking after us. I heard it was Sino who brought us here. Tainari complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but he is taking great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we recovered enough to finally go back out. From what Tainari and Kale have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives. Definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Ooh, that was one hell of an adventure, and one hell of a sacrifice by the Greater Lord. We who are not from Tevat shall always remember you. Oh, wait, where are you? C4. I think the other two constellations I have to get from fecking the statues. How to spell her name? Wait, who are you talking about? Oh, Ruka Devata.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Hey you, you're finally awake.
Yep, yep.
Good morning.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
If you look closely, she has her tongue out a bit, like, mmm.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Ruka Devata. That's close, actually. Like, switch the E and that A. The Ruka Devata.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
You enjoy a yummy breakfast.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it?
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright,
Who's borking in the background?
Oh, it's from Nilu!
Nilu?
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
We were just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Hello there.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How is your wound? Oh yeah, that's right. He got hit by lightning.
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
Well, from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Such as?
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
Makes sense.
By the way, we have some good news. Cyno got his position back.
Indeed.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Did he know?
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Did he know?
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Cyno? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Cyno doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilu's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Cyno's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
And who is that?
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidya forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Is your master alright? Oh yeah, that's right. His master was, like, kidnapped by them in order to work on the Gundam.
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidya forest.
Well, Nahida's kinder than me. I would have gone the way of, cast him into the fire! Sort of thing. Throw him into the pit and Mount Doom.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
We'll try, but trouble always seems to find us.
Yay! Will do!
Go to the Grand Bazaar. 500 meters that way. I keep thinking it's closer than I keep thinking it is. Ah, the lag. Out of the way, Electro Archon coming through.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right? Hey, Nilu! Traveler, Paimon!
We have arrived.
We got your letters, so here we are! You're the best! The other guests haven't even replied yet. Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived? Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Oh yeah, that dancing of hers, top notch.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
We have one?
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
What, you don't want to give out autographed photos of yourself?
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Oh, we gotta go find everyone across the universe, don't we?
If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Alright, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia.
Not a bad guess.
As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, Please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
I'll go to the Adventurers Guild later and ask Ms. Catherine if she knows how to get one of those cameras.
I have one.
Yes, please do. I'm sure the audience would be thrilled at the chance of receiving commemorative gifts. It could be our special surprise that we prepare for everyone.
How is it that people in Sumeru haven't seen a camera? Like, I'm pretty sure everyone else in the regions that we visited know what a camera is.
I think it's an amazing idea. Who knows? If we take more pictures, they might even become the signature souvenir of the Grand Bazaar.
And Nilou will become even more famous. Ha! It won't be long till people are fighting for front row at your performances.
I've heard that this camera is not just something anyone can use as they please. It must be aimed properly, and subjects should pose for the best results.
Yes.
Oh, should we get ready then? Perhaps we should wear something a little more appropriate.
No. I think we look absolutely fine. If anything, when we pose for this, clever invention, we should just be ourselves,
You really think so?
Inquire about Alhatham's whereabouts. Hang on. Ah, I have enough. For one. Alright, that makes a solid 80. And I have 10 pulls worth in star glitter. So I have enough to hit the 50-50. Oh man. I just hope I get lucky. Because I'm saving up for Hu Tao. And soon enough, in 3 days' time, this will refresh. And I get my chance to get fecking 5 more fates. Hang on, how many? Okay, I have enough for like 10 pulls worth here as well. Ah, it's a good thing I have money saved up. Oh wait. How many normal pulls do I have? 9. One more. I wonder how close I am to pity. Alright, that's enough. Alright, it's been 3.5 hours. I think I'm gonna call it here. Even at the edge of obliteration, a comeback is still on the cards. Prevent the birth of the forged god. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Oh yeah, then there's all these. Oh god, there's so many of these. And there's still like hidden ones, I think. Unlock all endings. Alright, last thing. Daily check-in. Oh, looks like I already did it for today. Maybe. Let me see who's on first. Quit game. Alrighty, end screen. Alrighty, well, Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. And thank you as always, the lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Let me see if any of the people I know are on first. Refresh. Oh. Someone I follow is playing Raft. I'm sorry, Michael, but Raft takes precedence. Alright, raid channel, raid channel. Okay. Start raid. Alrighty, well. Bye-bye, fortune tellers. You're talking to the past there, Angelic. They've already seen this coming. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to take care of yourselves. Hydrate, eat, rest up, and peace.